Cork in Cork, it could be a series, Jack, but back in Ireland a year ago, it was when you signed. We're back here again. A whirlwind year, just quick recollections on that?
Yeah, it went really quickly, actually. I mean, you did that silly video of me getting out of the car.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, it didn't seem that long ago, really. We did that, and the year's just flown by. It's been really enjoyable, and yeah, a year we can take a lot of positives for, and yeah, it's been no regrets for me. It's been great. So
I think by your admission, perhaps better than expected, because here we are sitting a year on here preparing for a European campaign.
Yeah, it is special. I mean, a lot of people wouldn't have said that at the start of the year, and a lot of people probably would have had us down to be nearer towards the bottom half of the table. So for us to be in a place like this preparing for something so special as that, then yeah, it's a great achievement and something we can all be proud of that we achieved together. So
have you had a good rest over the summer? Because as we talked about the back end of last year, you didn't miss a minute of the Premier League. Did the legs need a bit of a rest?
Yeah, they did actually. Yeah, it's probably the worst I felt coming out of the season for a long time. So I needed the few weeks off and spend some time with the family and just have a bit of a relax and just get ready for another tough pre-season, because I know it's going to be tough out here. We've got to get the work in and hopefully get fit enough for the game at the end of the month. So
you look ludicrously fit there, Jack. I mean, do you literally switch down for a few weeks and then do a bit? What do you tend to do?
Yeah, I do like to do nothing for a bit, especially after a tough season like that. Yeah, I just like to maybe have 2-3 weeks of just nothing, and then just when I do stuff, try and do stuff on the bike and a little bit of running, just to try and take some weight off my joints really, and just do that. So no, you have to keep fit nowadays. It's not like when I was like 17 and it was just easy to be fit. I mean, you have to keep on top of it, and as the games change, you have to come back and be fit because everyone else is doing it, and that's how it is. The games move, the football's move forward, and I think you have to keep changing and doing that as well. So
it's your late 20s now. You're getting on a bit.
Yeah, nearly the big 3-0. So enjoy it while I'm in my 20s still. I'm not there yet. So
I'm just looking forward to this season, though. You know, having set such a high benchmark last time around, and the club's 2 years in now as a Premier League club again, and you know, you're long been established as a Premier League player, but how much are you looking forward to this one? Yeah,
I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be different again. It's going to be the 3 new promoted teams, not all the three promoted teams last year stayed up. So there's going to be a lot of hungry teams that are wanting to prove a lot and wanting to do something in this division, and we've got to be ready for that. I mean, we're going to have a bit more expectation now, probably because we had such a successful year last year, and we've got to manage that and adapt to how teams are going to come to set up against us, because they won't be thinking, oh, Burnley, the team that are going to be down there, but they're going to be thinking Burnley, European team, they're going to be trying to push to the top half of the table, and we've got to deal with that and be ready for the teams maybe putting in a little bit extra than they would have last year. So.
And the challenges will start right from the off, because hopefully there'll be some progress in Europe. So that first month could be busy and will certainly be very important, won't it?
Yeah, hopefully it's busy. I mean, we'd like to get as far in the European competition as possible. I mean, it will be a bit strange, sort of maybe being 5 or 6 games into a season before actually starting a season. So it would be interesting to see how everyone deals with that. But yeah, we've got a fit squad. We've got you can see from last year that we'll be able to deal with it. And yeah, it's just how we cope with it, and hopefully we do well. We just got to focus on the Aberdeen games first, and like I said, it's not going to be an easy game at all. It's going to be a tough game. They're a good team, and yeah, we've got to get through that, and then hopefully if we can get the European fixtures going and get some wins on the bouts, it will give us a bit of sort of positivity going into the first few games of the season.
What did you make of that draw? Because everybody was trying to work out where we could have been anywhere in Europe, and then lo and behold, just up the road. But you do know that it's a proper cup tie, that, isn't it?
Yeah,
Take the ground running.
Yeah, I think Aberdeen was probably the strongest team that we could have drawn, and it depends how you look at it. If it's going to be a good test for us, but so we're not going to get the trip too far away just yet. We've just got this trip to Scotland, and we've got to be focused and ready for that. Otherwise, it will come back and sting us. So.
Just lastly, Jack, do you set yourself personal targets at the start of the season? I mean, last year to play, you know, it was a real feather in your cap, and it might be a once in a lifetime thing. I don't know. I'm sure you'll be trying to do the same again. But how do you view it, especially as you get a bit more older and a bit more experienced?
Yeah, well, from what I've seen before in the Premier League, it's never an easy season, and I've been at teams before where expectations have changed, and you set different goals that are unrealistic. And for us, it will always be stay in this league and compete in this league, but to have a successful season like last year and do as well as we did, it would be a shame not to try and build and try and do something like that. So I mean, I think the main focus is these European games, try and get a few wins in that, and try and get to the group stage. So that would probably be sort of big target, because we have given ourselves this opportunity now, and I think it'd be a shame to waste it. So that would be probably the main aim, and like we did last year, try and get off to a good start at the start of the season, and I think that's all we can think about at the minute. So
it would just be remiss just before we go not to mention the World Cup, because you were in the England setup last year. You've got pals out in Russia, I'm sure, who you've played with at various clubs, and Popey, and you'll be glued to the telly tomorrow night. And your dad's had a bit of a role in it, because he was scouting for the FA at one point, wasn't he?
Was, yeah. He's scouting for West Brom. He has been scouting for West Brom the last couple of years, but he works a bit for the FA. And no, it'd be fun. It'd be great if they did well. I mean, it'd be great to see Popey come back with a medal around his neck and showing it off to the lads. So no, that would be great, and it'd just be great for everyone in the country. And no, it'd be amazing. So fingers crossed that they do well. So
yeah, let's have it. Thanks for your time, Jack.
Cheers. Thank you. Cheers.